And welcome back to Who Would Win. Today's Who Would Win comes to us from Aye Captain. Well, it's Aye. A-Y-E-I. I'm pretty certain that's how that's what the joke is. Aye Captain. And we're going a little deja vu here. It's the Kraken versus Cthulhu again. But there's a twist on this. The original Kraken from 1981's Clash of Titans was the initial opponent for Cthulhu. This is the remade Kraken. This is the 2010 Kraken. And there is a couple differences besides design, obviously, from this Kraken, from the other Kraken. The other Kraken, design-wise, it was kind of like a mix between an ape, a lizard, an octopus. It was an oddly designed creature. Size-wise, though, if we're to comparing it to an actual human, I mean, if they were like humans are small compared, like that's how big a normal human. So it's huge, absolutely. The 2010 Kraken though is massive, like huge. To give a perspective, well, obviously I don't have the image up on the screen here. Let me see if I can have. Oh, here we go. Oh, perfect. Oh, perfect. So there's an image from some concept art of it. And it's concept art. It's not the full, it's not exact art from the movie, obviously, but a normal person relative to the size of this Kraken, if the original one is something akin to, say, that, they're akin to like that. They are tiny compared to this thing. Like the Kraken is just actually, we have an even better example of this. Perseus in the movie, turns the Kraken to stone, obviously. Kraken gets right close to his head, right close to Perseus. I'm just doing comparative analysis. Let's say my head is the Kraken's head in this scene. I'm trying to get the right size here. Perseus is about that big. So, and that's to his head. I mean, that's just his head. So this Kraken's meant. This Kraken is also much more physically imposing. As you actually, through some concept art, we actually see how this guy really looks. He does have clawed hands, but he's got like 4 crab legs, massive tentacles. He's huge. He's massive. And honestly, I prefer this design over the other one. I mean, gigantic size, large tentacles, razor sharp teeth and claws, highly skilled swimmer, super strength and durability. And the original, it was the son, it was the child of 2 titans named Oceanus and Ceto, or Ceto, depending on the pronunciation. In this one, it was actually created by Hades to defeat the other titans. Now, with all that being said, is it still as large as something like Cthulhu? Depends. Cthulhu can more than likely alter his size, so his true size, Cthulhu is stated to be like mountains high and things along those lines. But the problem here is it's the same shtick that happened with the last time the Kraken fought Cthulhu, is that even if the Kraken is immune to the psychological effects of Cthulhu, and there's no saying that he is, but let's assume for the sake of a fair fight that he is, Cthulhu can literally bend reality, has telekinetic abilities, and those are just to name a few. It's unfortunately, he's just does not have abilities that can match Cthulhu's. And it's unfortunate. I don't like these I don't always like these versus matches I get stuck in where it's like, yeah, it's complete smackdown. The entire let's just assume that Cthulhu awakens and the Titan wakes up and the Kraken wakes up and he's not affected by Cthulhu. So let's say that. Being an elder creature, he probably has been around long enough to comprehend things differently than mortals could. So they would clash, and physically speaking, the Kraken could put up a fight, but as soon as Cthulhu wanted to get serious, all he could do was just and just contort him and turn him into crab legs. So, yeah, it's kind of a mismatched fight, unfortunately. But I mean, that's the way the cookie crumbles on these things. Sometimes it'll work out in your favor, sometimes it won't. And on this one, it's kind of it's the exact same matchup or result we had last time they fought. Only difference being is that this one could put up probably a better physical fight than the original one could, but that's about it. And there's no way you could beat Cthulhu physically outright, because Cthulhu actually has legitimate arms and can fly too as a big bonus as well. So I mean, whereas Yeah, the Kraken has arms, but its main weapons, appendages for fighting, are its tentacles. So the actual arms, fingers, the whole shebang. Now the Kraken apparently does have those as well, but his are literally like human arms for Cthulhu. Krakens are a little less developed. Uh, so yeah, I gotta go Cthulhu on this. What do you think though? You think it's Cthulhu or do you think it's the Kraken? Let me know. Put it in the comments below. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. As always, you want us to review something, put in the as always, you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you.